Hey, so we're CockysWay. The purpose of our app is to basically provide new students or people that don't know their way around USC's campus with quick access to information pertaining to different locations around campus, professors and their offices around campus, and things like that. The main features of the app are directions between different locations on campus. It enables users to find locations around campus easily and quickly. And then we noticed that many times the building names on campus are very vague, so having information about the building, what it looks like, where it's at, and things like that can be very beneficial for people that are trying to find different buildings on campus. So the first thing that users will want to do when they're in our app is probably log in, because that allows them to get personalized settings that they saved in the past along with information that they've stored. So if you click on the user icon in the top right of the screen, you'll be met with the login screen. We also have a forgot password screen that will send an email to reset a user's password, and the register page that allows users to register if they're not already registered. And then once they are registered, they can just log in with their credentials that are stored in Firebase authentication, and that allows them to log into the system just by pressing the login button. And at that point, their user information is loaded and their data that's stored in the database can be accessed throughout the rest of the app. So when you switch to the directory page, it's going to show a loading icon until all of the data is loaded from Firestore, where all of our data is kept, and you're going to be met with a big list of all of the professors at USC. At the top, you can search by their name, so in this case, I put my own name in there just as an example, and then you can click on them to learn more information about them, and it's going to direct you to the professor information page. So from here, you have their name, their title. If they have an image, it's going to display it. This is a quick indicator to display if they're available or unavailable for their office hours that are listed down here. If they have any office information, it will be saved here, and then any connection or links information will be displayed at the very bottom. One thing I'd like to work on next semester is this space is kept even if they don't have any data stored for their phone, email, or website. So I do want to make sure that that doesn't display if it's empty. And then on the main directory page, I want to basically add an alphabetical search bar on the bottom or on the side so that users can click the first letter of a professor's name and it will bring them to that area of the list.
This is the map page. Right now, it shows all the locations on campus and does so by default. Using the search bar will narrow down the location shown. Clicking on one of the locations will open up a display showing the information for that location. We also have a filter pins button below the search, but that's yet to be fully implemented. Next semester, we'll change it so only key locations are shown by default instead of all locations. We'll also fix the filter pins button to now categorize and list all locations by location type, and also allow the user to quickly hide and show all locations under a category. And clicking a location will also be able to send the user to said location's spot on the map. We'll also be adding images and more information to a location's pop-up menu. Additionally, we'll add the ability to favorite a location on this pop-up, and also add a button to access favorites locations from the map page. We'll also implement the ability to get and show directions between locations. If we have time, we'll implement custom pins, the ability to see traffic congestion on the map, and the ability to see route history and previously viewed directions. We will also try to improve the visual aspect of each of these elements.
This is the schedule page, which holds a list of USC courses for a logged-in user. If a user wants to add a course to their schedule, they can click the Add a Course button on the bottom right of the page. They'll be met with a form to search for a course to be added. Once clicking the Submit button, the user will be brought to the course results page. They can pick and choose a course to add to their schedule from here by tapping the Add button. Once tapping the Add button, they'll be brought back to the schedule page with the updated course list. If they want to delete a course from the schedule, they can tap the trash icon for the matching course they want to get rid of from their schedule. All reading, adding, and deleting of schedules is saved in Firebase for each specific user. In terms of things to be added next semester, we'll add notifications for each class. Tapping on a class will bring up basic info for the class. We'll add form validation for the search form, calendar view, and the user will be able to add more than one class at a time.
Here we have our settings page that will store persistent settings through logins. We don't have time to show you all of the settings today, and there are a couple that will still be implemented, but let's take a look at our favorite locations. Here it'll load a list from Firestore database. It'll be a list of locations by location ID. These will be names in the future and will be able to be added through pins on the Maps menu. Also, if you go ahead and take a look at the user icon, you can use that to sign out anywhere in the app.
So for what technologies we're using, we are using Firebase authentication. It allows easy implementation of user IDs and logging in. And we also have Firestore to quickly access large amounts of data through collections. And we can use the user IDs to also save favorite locations.